Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. video. We Facebook Live, and we just try to make it different, trying to bring you guys the information that you want to hear and what you need to hear. But like always, I got the boss with me and Young Reese. But I want to let Young Reese introduce himself first. Say what's up to the people, Young Reese.
How you guys doing, man? It's good to be back. Always a pleasure working with these guys and just pushing out information. We got some good topics, man. Good topics.
Okay, boss.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel. As always, we appreciate you guys being here. Like the boss said, we're trying to load something different. We did it like the last video we did, so we're gonna do it this time again. We're gonna go live on Facebook and also post it on YouTube. But we appreciate you guys, bring you guys world news, crypto news, just so you can better your life. That's all. Welcome to the channel, guys.
So where you guys at mentally right now, physically? I want to say that check on you guys. I'll start with Young Reese. Where you at right now, sir? How you feeling?
Oh man, my mental is ready. It's I got that Mamba mentality right now, RIP Kobe Bryant. But I'm just ready, man. I'm hyped, I'm excited. Like I said, the future has a lot in store, man, and I'm ready to go, man.
Okay. What about you, boss? How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling blessed, every day, above ground is a blessed day, but I wouldn't be human if I told you every day was perfect. Some days are good, some days are bad, but we just gonna hang tight, stay prayed up, you know what I mean? And just keep going, keep pounding the pavement, boss. How about you?
Okay. Everything's swell, thank God for health, and we just gonna make it do what it do.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, Young Reese, I sent that to you on Facebook if you want to check it out.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's up, if it's up, so all right, let's get it. Shouts out to Dansler. He just got on with us. What's up, Dansler? What's going on, LBJ? So all right, let's get into it, man, because we got a lot to go over. Crypto news. There's so much stuff, and we want to actually try to move this quick because we got a lot to go over. So check this out. Where we at? We're here. Okay. Let me get out of this. So check this out, guys. This is talking about real estate in the United States.
I said that, because a lot of people are asking a question about why people aren't selling or buying a house. 92% of Americans have a mortgage right now below 6%.
There you go.
92. And what's the current 30-year fixed? Tom, what's the current 30-year fixed?
Oh, right now, 6.78 to 7.25.
Yeah.
Good credit, $500,000.
6.78.
No, 30-year fix is 7.6%. The 15-year fix is 6.8% as of today.
7.5% is a 30-year fix. So if 92% of Americans have a mortgage under 6%, no, zoom out so I can read it, Rob. Yeah, I appreciate the respect, but I can't. Go zoom out. I don't have those eyes, Rob. I'm 44. There you go.
Yeah.
So zoom in is what I meant. My English is up. So 92% of Americans have a mortgage below 6%.
Wow.
If they want to refi right now, so imagine a salesperson comes up and says, hey, Johnny, why don't we refinance your mortgage? You got 6% right now. I can get you 7.5%. 61% are below 4%. 23% have a mortgage below 3%. By the way, if you're watching this,
Airbnbs, baby, they're not letting go of those.
if you're watching this and you're comfortable about it, post your interest rate in the comment section. I'm curious. So what would cause people to start buying and selling? Number one, Americans running out of savings. This is very interesting data. In 2020, collectively, we had $3 trillion in cash at the bank. 2021, it went to $2.5 trillion. You could look at the drop off from 21 to 22. It dropped off to $686 billion in cash. As of April, we have $800 billion. We went up slightly, but as saving decreases, that panic could cause owners to sell at a lower price to take their equity out. Number two, unemployment, 3.6. Some of us thought it was going to go to 10% like 08. Hasn't happened yet. The market expected unemployment to skyrocket if Powell kept increasing rates. We haven't seen that. The third one is probably the most important one. Congress has more power than Powell. Every time Powell increased the rates to help address obsession the government has with overspending the last 14 years with low interest rates, the whole economic expansion, they say 128 months. It wasn't 128 months. It was like 150 months. If you take COVID out, that was going to go for 150 months of cheap money. Congress undermined it by delaying the time bomb that was coming to next generation. So what will happen with a massive crash in real estate? I don't think so. Maybe certain pockets. Here's the point. No politician or majority of Congress has the brass to do what actually is best for America. There's a 0% chance that that'll happen. Because the right thing to do is the following. Yesterday, Brandon and I are doing a episode on hospital cost, okay?
I'm not going to play that too far, boss, but I kind of, you know, I know you got the gist of that, right?
Yeah.
Reese, you got the gist of that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's do this. So what you think about that, boss?
It's sad. It's sad, man. Like the American dream, like they once told you it was, it's no longer there, you know, and they still trying to push that narrative though, but it's up to you to wake up, like Reese be saying, and what, you know, smell the coffee, because that's not it anymore, man. 7.5 for a 30-year fix, it's insane, you know, and a lot of people don't even have $500 saved in their saving account. So what's going to end up happening? Real estate is going to crash and people going to walk out their house. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And just like the guy said, Airbnb, they not letting go of that because they know the alternative to home ownership is renting. So they're going to go to that. But even renting, you know, is going up. For a 1-1 down the street where I'm at, $1,900. You know, so it's crazy. It's crazy, boss. It's really sad.
Reese.
You know, hey, what can I say, man? I concur with boss was saying, because it's crazy. It's crazy, and you know, it's always something behind something. It's a reason for something. You know, it's like just like they say, it's a reason for the season. And this is just the season we got to go through. We got to weather this storm. And like, come on, man, how are people going to survive? It's crazy, you know. But it's a reason for that, which I know you're going to get into.
Look, y'all. The man say nobody's not selling their houses because the average interest rate is 3% on people who live in their houses right now. So if they sell a house, now your interest rate, if you get a new home, is 7%. So people is not selling their house. And you just heard the dude say about Airbnb is making money because these people they selling their house, they renting out to Airbnb, and then they making a monthly mortgage in a week. So this is why, and usually people probably sell their house, get a new house, the market go up, interest rates are the same, and people will go ahead and be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we can sell our house because the house is like, I've got the house for 300, 400, and the interest rate is 3%. But now, since the housing market is up, it's 700. The average house the average home right now in the United States is 400,000, and it's 7.36 or something like that, or 6.9% interest rate. So since it's like that, guess what? People is not selling their house. People is not buying houses like they should, you know, and you know what I'm saying? They not doing it. So shout out to all the realtors who selling homes. Hey, good, but I guarantee it's a drought right now. And you should be selling more homes than what it is now. And it's crazy, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. So that's why I say, balls, like the balls say, you know, it's messed up.
Yeah. And then, you know, you mentioned something about, you know, that 61% that's under 4. I mean, I'm not under 4, but I'm not 7.5 neither. But if I wasn't, you know, if I wasn't a homeowner right now, dude, 7.5, honestly, bro, like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. It all boils down to the individual, what you want to do. If you got it, if you want to go for it, go for it. If not, then just continue renting. But if I was in that shoe, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have just stayed renting because it is absurd, man. 7.5%. And when, you know, the Fed, they raised the low interest rate by like 0.25 or 0.50 points. That's still a lot. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's still a
It's
lot,
hurtful.
dude. So
It's hurtful.
hey,
It's
man.
very hurtful.
So and who have what is it? Who have 10% to put down on the $400,000
Nobody
house?
does. Nobody does. And like I said, if you don't put the 20% down, you're going to pay that PMI. So they getting you, man. They gonna get you.
Mhm. Wow.
Oh God, boy, anything
You
is a
know?
game.
And I don't know if people are aware of that, but a lot of the insurance companies were moving out of Florida. So I think DeSantis had to do something trying to keep them, trying to retain them, because a lot of people that the insurance was going up so much they couldn't afford it, dude. And these insurance companies were not making no money, so they was going elsewhere until they could do business. So that went up too. That went up too, man. So if you buying a house for 500, 600, mortgage is like $3-4 grand, dude, you behind the 8 ball, because that 3-4 grand, like I said, is not set in stone. It's going to go up. You might have a fixed interest rate for 30 years at 7.5, but that mortgage payment is going to go up. If your insurance go up, your property taxes go up based on your zip code, your mortgage payment is going to go up. That's just the way it is. And you know what I'm saying? Gas, food, wife, husband, kids, dogs, car notes, landscape, water bill, light bill, cell phone bill. I don't know, but I don't know who can survive, man. It's too much.
Might as well go electric.
I think it's too much pressure, man. It's too much pressure. And I think the suicidal rate went up too. People were, they just giving up.
Which is sad. And then, but to piggyback on that, as long as this life, there's hope. We can get through this. Just ride the wave. Ride the wave, because at the end of the day, the sun will shine again.
That's true.
And when it shines, it's gonna be bright. I guarantee you that. Yeah, man.
Well, when you have, boss, like we've been talking, when you have problems like this and the market is getting bad and food goes up and everything, what do you have? You have more crime going on, right? Okay, so I got 2 videos I want everyone to check out, or 3 or 4 I think we might have. I want to go ahead and so we're gonna go ahead and do this for you, so everyone, right quick. Check this out. So I guess there's one video. I'm gonna try to get all these videos out the way, guys. So there's one video right there, Louis Vuitton looting in LA, right? Here's another video I have. This is in Portland, Oregon. Okay, that's one. That's another one. And he got one more right here.
Call 911. Wow.
Hey, boy, on a bicycle. Okay, that's one. And last but not least, he goes, let me see something. He goes the other one.
Put my strap on your bitch ass. Why you getting evidence? Why you getting evidence?
Garbage can.
This is not a go, I'm telling you. This is not a go.
Hey, let me get a switcher though. Can I get a stripper? Hey, can I get a switcher? Let me get a switcher.
Back up, nigga. Back up. Put a gun on this fucking ass nigga.
Hey, just let him go.
I ain't even gonna play the rest of that. I'm not gonna play the rest of that. But let's get y'all thoughts on that, boss. I start with Young Reeves.
You know, unfortunately, you know, we see this all the time, and it's sad. And you know, just like as we was talking earlier, the interest rates are going up. What are people going to do? You know, boss was having a conversation just earlier before we went on live, stating that you know, guy came and stole 2 bags of chips out the store. You know, which you know, the kindness of his heart. If the guy was hungry, it's a bag of chips. You know, and unfortunately, when interest rates are going up, no one knows what to do. People are skeptic of other things, other alternatives, or other things that they are putting out in the narrative. I mean, putting out on the media and not telling us, or we don't know, because my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Because it's right there, they end up going and looting and robbing and doing the stuff, and which causes mayhem. You know, so it's sad. It's just sad.
Yeah, and we watched, you know, all that stuff that's going on around, you know, around the country, because you saw what recently happened to France, man. They basically burned the country down, and you might be in a state, you know, somewhere, you know, in the middle of America. Oh, that's never going to happen in my city. But you know, not to be pessimistic, it's coming to a city near you, man, because you know, all over, man, people are trying to survive out here, you know. And I'm the type of dude, man, I like to give people the benefit of a doubt. Like, you know what, if you put certain people in a certain position, certain situation, they want to do good. But at the same token, if you back somebody in a corner, they got to do what they got to do, man. They got kids, they got wives, they got to feed themselves. And with all that stuff that's going on, dude, and you might have, you know, the rich folks that's in the suburbs, you know, they think they safe, but they not. See what I'm saying? People going to do what they have to do to survive. I don't think it's right to be at a gas station making a life decision like Cat Williams said, right? Down, did I eat today? Like, down, you know, if I have $20, should I put the whole 20 in the tank? Gas is at $3.70, $3.75 right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's absurd, man. It's really, really bad, dude. And that's the crazy part, dude. Like in the Louis stores, they got insurance on all these products, right? They could lose them, and the insurance company gonna cut them a check. But now you risk going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Catching a case for what? You see what I'm saying? But at the same token, I can't judge you, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, because I heard it's bad in California.
Yep.
You know, but a trickle effect, you know, style coming down here. You know, I don't know how it is over there in Miami like that. What's the little mall over there that a lot of people can't go to, or it's too expensive to go to, boss, in Miami?
You talking about Bar Harbor shops?
No,
yeah.
Aventura? No, it's not.
Aventura's expensive too.
But the one, you know, everybody be going at.
Yeah. But remember when we recently had all that rain, you know what I'm saying, and they had a gas shortage. You saw what was happening, dude. Like every gas station had to have like a cop on, you know what I'm saying, on deck. See what I'm saying? It's everywhere. If there's some type of shortage, some type of like riots or whatever that's going on, people going to do what they need to do. People going to kill for that, man. You know, you just got to be mindful, be careful when you out with your family, man, and just watch your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings, man. It's everywhere.
So let's get into it, man. We got a little information about the financial crisis, what's going on, and the debt ceiling, what have you. So we're gonna get into that. First of all, we're gonna start with Robert Kiyosaki because it's getting bad, fellas, but it's just not showing up yet. Just not showing up yet. Robert Kiyosaki, man, first shoe to drop. Fitch Ratings Service downgrades U.S. credit rate from AAA to AA plus. Brace for a crash landing. Sorry for the bad news yet. I have been warning for over a year. The Fed's Treasury big Quark CEO has smoking fantasy weed. Take care. Economic crash incoming. Black Monday 2021. And if in finance and investing, Black Monday 2021 refers to August 8th. Today is the 4th. Today is August 4th. August 8th, 2011, when US and global stock market crashed. Following the Friday night credit rating downgraded by Standard & Poor of the United States sovereign debt for AA or risk-free to AA plus. You guys see that? Didn't he just with the AA plus? It was the first time in history the United States was downgraded. Moody issued a report during morning trending, which said their AA rating of U.S. credit was in jeopardy to AA plus. This after issuing a negative outlook in the previous week. In August 1st, you see down here where Wire is Fitch downgraded United States rating from AAA to AA plus. Signing surge, government debt, illuminating recession fears. It's happening. Black Monday. Okay. So is nothing going on? What is going on? Boss, quick question. How many is everybody pension plan and investment plans in the stock market?
Everything is correlated to the stock market. Everything. Your FRS, your retirement, your 401ks, everything is tied up to the stock market.
Ooh. Okay. So, what does this mean, guys? Economic Financial Fed Reserve, Wayne Tech, SPSR to him. Economic Financial Fed Reserve Bank, bankrupt Treasury, Octagon, Intel. Federal Reserve officially broke and out of money. Report U.S. debt clock now shows U.S. Treasury notes instead of the Federal Reserve notes. This means that the Fed is now broke and using the real cash reserve from the Treasury. The real cash, Reese. What's the difference? The Fed prints the money to be used. They can no longer print any more money. The Treasury is where all the real cash money goes from taxpayers. Okay, but don't you need working class citizens to pay taxes? Or you won't have no money in the Treasury? Oh, okay. What happens is everyone stop paying taxes. The end. The system will ultimately crash soon, which is why owners of companies have been dumping their shares. Have not that been happening? All these major companies been dumping their shares?
Facts.
The market are artificially propped up to give an illusion that things are going well. Black Monday. A couple weeks back, remember I told you Yellen went to China to bow to all of them begging for money. They denied her, which meant that they denied the feds. U.S. Treasury dollar now. Federal Reserve monetary base. That is the change. This one right here is the change. Because you paying attention to TNS Bosses Inc., you see dollar to silver is zero. Dollar to gold is zero. Dollar to oil is zero. People still ain't saying nothing about that. You see that? But we go to an old slide. Oh no, this is just the population. But as you guys can see, if you pay watching, this is what's going on. this is alarming financial stats in 2023. U.S. debt at record high. Interest expands to U.S. debt to reach a record $1 trillion annually. Credit card debt is at a record high. Average credit card interest rate is at a record 20.69%. These are records we don't want to be sitting on. If I blow this chart up, you will see how this thing is going up. This is the U.S. total debt, and it's at $32.33 trillion. And this is what Janet Yellen is saying.
And our economy continues to grow. In the longer term, the United States remains the world's largest, most dynamic, and most innovative economy, with the strongest financial system in the world. Fitch's decision is puzzling in light of the economic strength we see in the United States. I strongly disagree with Fitch's decision, and I believe it is entirely unwarranted. And
he disagreed with Fitch's decision that the United States is in bad debt. $32 trillion. Balls, debt per citizen, over $97,000 per citizen.
Out the gate.
Debt per, I will say that, debt per taxpayer, $253,686 per taxpayer debt. So the debt per citizen, when you have a child, a newborn baby, your child is already in $97,492,000 in debt already. Already. But Janet Yellen is telling everybody everything's okay. We don't believe in it. Black Monday. I hope it don't happen, Ball, but Black Monday.
Our economy continues to grow.
And I'll let Reese go ahead. Go ahead, young Reese.
Yeah, I just want to say for those, when a couple slides back, for those who don't know, Robert Kiyosaki, he's like a financial guru. This man does everything like in the stock market, dealing with properties and stuff like that. He's been saying a lot of stuff for years. Don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do. Because they'll say one thing and then do another thing. We're not here, TNS Bosses Inc. is not here to like bash anybody or nothing like that. It's just basically we telling the truth. We telling the truth, and a lot of people don't know or they don't have the resources, and here's the resources here. So the debt ceiling is skyrocketing. You see the mortgage. Think of it now. If you're able right now, multiple people, they don't have their savings, they don't have this, they don't have that. The government that we're supposed to go to is in the same situation. But what they're doing, they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. So that's just the common sense thing. But for them, but you guys got to wake up. I know it's hard. We give you the knowledge. This is just crazy how the debt ceiling is $32 trillion. I can't even just imagine that type of money. And it's steady going up. And we're going to other countries and asking them to bail us out. And they say no, because, we can't pay it back. Yeah.
Balls. Shouts out to Tall on live. Shouts out to Tall.
Go ahead, boss.
Go ahead, boss. Go ahead.
It's just one of those unfortunate situations, man. Like, such a beautiful country, man. Like, and you have a lot of these people that are book smart, man, and they took the country and they driving it down to the ground, So you seeing that, so like I say, self-preservation. You got to do what you got to do for you, man. Do what you got to do for you. The numbers don't lie. She could come out and say whatever she want, but the numbers don't lie. See what I'm saying? They quit to tax you, your Venmo, your Cash App, your PayPals and all that stuff, and quit to take their money. But when it's their turn, they take their sweet time, dude. And How you got $6 billion? How can you not see $6 billion? Oh, for some reason you didn't catch that $6 billion. Oh, we just so happen to not see that low $6 billion go to Ukraine and them. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And people got to wake up. People got to start taking action and do what they need to do. You know, they need to do what they need to do, man, because it's going to get worse before it gets better, man. You know what I'm saying? How can you repay 32 trillion? And instead of you trying to fix the, you know, the situation, like I think what country was that? The one that paid they bill. Not Venezuela. The dude that's like pro Bitcoin or that president.
Not Argentina.
No. But anyways, instead of the U.S. trying to pay their bill, they going to other countries to ask for more money. They just witnessed, all these countries just witnessed how you sanction Russia trying to, you know, drag the economy down. Hence why the BRICS people are getting together to do their own thing. People are not stupid, man. People are starting to wake up and they seeing what y'all been doing, and it's sad, dude. You know, it's really, really crazy. And like I said, I don't have the answers. I just know what I'm doing, what Reese doing, what the boss doing. You know, and all you could do is just not financial advice and hey, take that little fiat you got, convert to crypto, and watch the price go up. That's all I can say, man.
Yeah, gold.
Or gold, God's money, silver, all that good stuff.
Physical silver, but hey, let's continue on. Check this out. Got a nice little video for everyone to still keep you guys aware. Check it out.
First, another major blow to the U.S. dollar yesterday. Overnight, we learned that the BRICS nations are now expanding. Yes, Egypt has officially joined the BRICS Development Bank. So let's be clear what's happening right in front of our faces. The BRICS nations of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are building their own reserve currency built on gold and other commodities like uranium, graphite, copper. The United States dollar is built on debt and the nothing, just like the never-ending story. The nothing is a failure of Western hegemony, which is built on a house of cards. And now Egypt is applying for full membership in the BRICS alliance, but they're joining the bank piece of this first. And also Turkey, Saudi Arabia, they're both applying for BRICS membership as well, away from the US dollar as a reserve currency. So you can just imagine for a moment a Russia, Saudi, China, India currency backed by gold. It's game on. Now, BRICS is working to develop its own financial infrastructure, including a joint payment network, with some member states having already switched to trade in local currencies in order to reduce dependence on the US dollar and the euro. The 5 BRICS economies currently account for more than 40% of the world's population and nearly a quarter of global GDP. So, guys, it's happening. And then you want to layer in Saudi Arabia and Turkey and Egypt.
So that's a little clip. Shouts out to Mike Jones. What's up, Mike Jones? This is a little clip of what's going on. South Africa is part of the BRICS nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Everybody, boss. Reese. Everybody. And you can see 74 countries set to attend the BRICS summit in August. 74 countries, boss.
And that's 195 countries in total, dude. And 70, you know, almost more than half is trying to attend this thing, man. So, you know, because they saw what the United States did to Russia, man. And now they're afraid. Now they don't want to be the next in line to be sanctioned, man. And you trying to pause the economy. Nah, dude, they trying to, you know, it's like a bully, man. If you don't fight back, they gonna keep taking your lunch money, man. It's just the way it is.
BRICS to announce membership of new nation of summit, citing major shift in global order. Major shift in global order. Countries that have firmly applied for join the alliance. This is the big one right here, boss. Saudi Arabia.
Yep. Yeah.
Saudi Arabia is a big one, and that's the one that I'll let the boss go ahead. But you got Saudi Arabia, you have United Arab, just Mexico. Everybody's gonna be there, boss.
Ethiopia, Bangladesh,
all of them. The dude who work at 7-Eleven, he gonna be there.
And they saying they got a special announcement, man. So we can't even think about what they're about to say. How about if they come out and say, we got a new currency that's backed by gold, and I want you guys to use it. Man, these people gonna rush that stuff, man.
Yes,
but
that is so true.
Boss, tell them why Saudi Arabia is why Saudi Arabia is interesting. Why that's a big one, boss? Why?
Because back when we got off the gold standard, right? So I guess they, Saudi Arabia and the United States had a deal where, okay, Saudi Arabia was going to trade their oil for dollars, right? So hence why we got the whole petrodollar situation going on, right? We got off the gold, and now that we traded in, they decided to accept dollar for oil, and they reserve of oil is crazy. I'm talking about millions of barrels of oil, man. So if they decide to say, you know what, we're not trying to mess with the U.S. no more, we're going to join the BRICS. What's going to, all that dollar that these countries are using right now, they're going to send it back to the United States. It's going to be a surplus of money, and the dollar is going to crash. It's a wrap, dude, because your dollar already in the bank is nothing. So how about if all these countries say, we don't want this dollar no more, we're going to send it back to the States, and we're going to start using gold. We're going to have this currency back about gold. Now we got to have a reserve of 1-to-1 like it used to be. Because as soon as we got off the gold standard, they started printing, like, you know what I'm saying? They started printing, and the more you print of something, the less valuable it becomes. So Saudi Arabia, it's a big deal. It's a big deal because I don't know where they're going to get protection from, because that's what the United States promised them. But I'm pretty sure they're going to figure it out.
Yeah,
that's true.
But, go ahead, Reese.
I was going to piggyback on that, and then just to connect the dots. Now, I was doing researches on electrical vehicles and EVs and having charging stations all over, and to think about by 2030, they want the United States to have 50% of all vehicles to be electric. Now, if we're not going to be backed by the petrodollar, which is oil, we got to find another thing. So it's always a method to the madness. They'll say, okay, hey, if this don't work, let's go electric, so we can always produce electricity, so we can stand on something. So say, like the boss said, say for example, they say we're not going to back the United States dollar back. Okay, what we gonna go to? How are we gonna get the oil? How are we gonna survive? We got to find other avenues and other resources. So it's always connecting the dots. The dot may be way over here in Bangladesh, and we were in the United States, but you got to draw that line and connect it. Just to say.
Absolutely.
So basically, what you guys saying that the dollar possibility is going to be dying very soon.
Finito.
That's how I was looking, boss. It don't take a genius to see the writings on the wall. I was looking, dude.
So what happened to the people money have their money in the banks right now? What happened to their money?
I don't have that answer, but I don't know.
I believe it may be, it's going to be useless. It's going to be burnt. Like the country, they would turn around and burn it. They was burning money.
Venezuela.
A couple years ago. Yes. So it's going to be something like that. It's going to be riots, havocs. I mean, I'm not trying to speak nothing bad or nothing like that, but it's like I said, it's right on the wall. There. Common sense, put 2 and 2 together.
Let me tell y'all what's going to happen to y'all dollar. It's more $100 bills outside the U.S. than within the U.S. You see? So when you understand this right here, when these countries that we showed y'all, let me put it up on the screen because I still have it up. And for you guys can be aware, see what's going on. When these countries right here, they already going to the summit and trying to be a member. So when these countries go ahead and they say, okay, we're going to go with the BRICS global money and backed by gold, the U.S. dollar is no use to these countries. So they're going to send it back. And guess what? When they send it back, for every dollar is 14 cents, boss, you said?
4 cents. That's what I've read.
So so basically what it is, if you have 40 grand in your bank account, when all that money starts flowing back, it don't got to be this year. It don't got to be 2 more years. It could be 4 years from now. And you got 40 grand in your account, what's most likely is going to happen? That 40 grand going to turn into $10,000 because it's not going to be worth nothing. So this is what I'm saying. Everybody's at work, not paying attention. This is what's going on. Saudi Arabia. If Saudi Arabia, they say we don't need US dollar no more, all that money is coming back. It's a wrap. Floyd Mayweather got billions of dollars. He got money overseas, but what's going to happen to the money he got over here? It's going down. What happened to the pension plan and investment plan? I don't know. Black Monday, who's going to see what happened? You know? Hey, but let's get on to it, man. Get us some, got 2 flybys, get us some crypto news. That's our little world news we just hit y'all with. So,
all right, thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.